a question for you. Do you have a hobby, or are you really skilled at something, or have really bomb skateboarding skills, origami skills, leather making skills, or are an avid painter? Do you realize that you can take that skill or that area of expertise that you have and turn that into passive income? Hi everybody, my name is Mara. Welcome to Mara's Corner. And I want to spend the next few minutes explaining to you 3 different ways that you can turn your passion and your hobby into a form of passive income that can be potentially lucrative for you and your family. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to offer a 4th bonus way to earn some of that passive income. So let's get started. So a lot of what I'm going to explain to you has to do with teaching your skill or your ability. But wait, I don't have a college degree. I dropped out of high school. I'll never be able to do that. Stop it right there. Think about it this way. Oftentimes, do you find yourself as the go-to person for maybe something like repairing or putting together a bicycle or teaching people how to snowboard? Whether you realize it or not, you are actually a teacher. So why not make some money teaching people your ability? The first way you can capitalize on making passive income by teaching others your ability is through YouTube. Yes, you heard me, YouTube. Stick with me, this is how. If you create consistent video content around your area of expertise and can garner at least 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 hours of watch time for your channel on your topic, then you, my friend, can become eligible for YouTube monetization. What the heck does that mean? What YouTube monetization means is that once you meet those benchmarks and are creating consistent original content, you can then have the potential to have ads placed on your videos, which can potentially become very lucrative for you. Really, when you think about it, the more views and the more eyes are on your channel and trying to engage and learn about what you know, really, the more money you can make. Maybe you've been skateboarding since you got out of your mother's womb and you know so many tips and tricks and all sorts of cool things like ollies. What if you created a YouTube channel where you taught people about different types of skateboards or how to skateboard or do tips and tricks or other ways to keep yourself safe? Think about how much of a niche that is. You are solving a problem that so many people would have. Wouldn't that be awesome? One of the best things about YouTube that I love is that it costs nothing to upload your videos. Heck, if you have a good camera phone, you can actually film directly and upload directly onto YouTube. You don't have to pay a membership fee to become part of the platform. All it's going to cost is a little bit of your time to package some tutorial videos together on that platform. The second way to earn some passive income by sharing your creative knowledge and expertise with others is through a platform called Outschool. Now, if you're not familiar with what Outschool is, it connects motivated learners, parents, and teachers together to create great learning experiences. Now, for Outschool, this is definitely a platform geared towards teaching children and teenagers. So if you have a passion for teaching young children or teenagers or any other types of youth within those demographics, definitely consider Outschool. There are hundreds and thousands of families and households around the globe looking for academic and elective courses for their children to learn about. Similarly to YouTube, you can teach youth about virtually anything. Maybe you want to teach youth about Harry Potter, or maybe you know how to cross stitch and you want to showcase that skill to kids. Or I know a lot of my friends are actually either in music production or are DJs. Have you thought about turning your skills into a way to showcase to children online. Now, here is one of the reasons you should definitely consider Outschool and not single it out. First of all, pay. Because you are creating your own curriculum and setting your own schedule, you can set the price for each student to enroll in your class or your course. Teachers can make anywhere from around low end $20 to up to $100 or over per hour. Sometimes the lower average of teachers' earnings per individual class is $35, but think about it, that's not terrible money. And if parents really like you, they're gonna refer you to their friends and family. Now I wanna preface something. I've spoken quite a bit about Outschool, and something that I want you to be aware is that a lot of the opportunities to teach classes would be through live classroom times that you would set up via Zoom on their integrated platform. But that in itself is not quite passive. Outschool does have a component called Flex Classes, where you can actually create a series of recorded classes that can be available to students and parents looking for whatever subject you have to offer. Now keep this in mind about Outschool. Outschool does take a 30% cut out of your total classroom fee. As I said before, there are hundreds of thousands of parents who have been actively pursuing the Outschool platform for years. Maybe some children are homeschooled, or there's just a lot of parents that want to get their children involved in extracurricular activities. And because we're still in the pandemic, a lot of children are homeschooled. So this is a really great opportunity for you to showcase your skills, your knowledge, and your talents to a younger generation. And the beauty of Outschool is because they're already such a known destination education platform, they take care of all the marketing for you. Number 3, maybe kids and teaching youth isn't your thing, and that's okay. Then if that's the case, consider Skillshare. Skillshare is a learning community for creators. Anyone can take online classes, watch video lessons, create projects, and even teach a class themselves. So it's pretty similar to Outschool in that you can teach about virtually any topic. Maybe you know about digital photography or video editing or cooking or breakdancing. Think about turning your passion into something that students of all ages are going to want to go back to watch over and over and over. But does the idea of creating a course intimidate you if you've never had formal teaching experience? Think about this. You can literally create a series of 5, 10, or 15-minute videos that can break down how you do something from beginning to end. But how much can you earn from Skillshare? Well, it's gonna depend, but on the top end, Skillshare teachers can earn anywhere up to $10,000 or $12,000 a month, or sometimes even over $100,000 per year. At the low end, there are some teachers that make as little on average as $200 per month. Now, keep in mind that while $200 per month may not seem like a lot of money, you could teach multiple courses on the singular platform. Say you know several different ways to paint and can use several different types of paint. You could create a course on oil painting, one on acrylics, one on gouaches, one on watercolors, and one with tempera, just for examples. And when you start to teach different techniques and more students start to look at your courses, well, that actually results in more income earning for you. I just discussed 3 different ways and 3 different platforms you can use to generate passive income for yourself. Now, I'm gonna give you a bonus if you've stuck around this much. And the 4th one is not quite passive income, but it's pretty cool. And it's Airbnb. But wait a minute, We're still under quarantine. The pandemic hasn't gone anywhere. People aren't traveling. Wait. Airbnb now offers virtual experiences. Yes, I said it, virtual experiences. So maybe the town or city you live in, you know an extensive history about, or you know the architecture or the nature. You can literally facilitate live guided virtual tours of your town or community, or even take folks on a virtual wine and charcuterie tasting. Folks, seriously, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the course offerings below. There are topics on everything. There are flamenco dancing topics, there are live concerts, there are chats with painters and poets, basically anything. My goodness. And a lot of these hosts are making pretty good money. So it's not quite pre-recorded and the income's not as passive because you are spending your time creating that class. But similarly to YouTube, Outschool, and Skillshare, your experience on Airbnb can be as long or as short as you like. You can create it for any time or day of the week. You can allow whatever number of students you want for the platform, and you are in control for setting the price and rate for your class. There is a 3% fee that Airbnb takes from hosting experiences. And if you are an Airbnb Plus, that fee might be a little bit higher. And I know that if you are basing an experience out of mainland China, that percentage is going to be 10%. But once again, similar to YouTube, Outschool, and Skillshare, Airbnb is a huge destination site that people are going out of their way for, to learn something new and to learn about a new experience, and really just to add joy into their lives. Well, folks, there you have it. Those were 4 really cool outside the box ways that you as a creative can earn some pretty lucrative passive income on. If you're already teaching and explaining to your friends and family how to do different sorts of things, why not make some money for it? I really believe in abundance and living a life that you are truly passionate about. So why not share that joy with others? Well, folks, did I not mention any other sorts of creative teaching ways or any other teachable passive income platforms or strategies? Please comment below. If there are enough comments and feedback for some other resources that I may have skipped, I will create a part 2 and maybe even a part 3 for what could be a great series on passive and creative income. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this time. If you like this video and you find it useful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with any friends that you may know that are looking for some really unique ways to earn additional revenue. I want you all to have a fabulous week, and until next time, take care.